living in this world today is certainly very daunting. There are so many conflicts everywhere in the world, whether it's economic or military competition for supremacy among the nations. In our own home front, we have to deal with the challenges of change in culture, change in values, and dealing with our own domestic issues. So, my dear brothers and sisters, how can we overcome the world? Only the man who believes that Jesus is the Son of God, only him can overcome the world. Jesus is truly God and man, and it is through his humanity that we are called to encounter God, so that we can find strength and hope that the man Jesus, who is also God, truly is identified with us in every way except sin. He suffered the same temptations, the same persecutions that some of us would have gone through, being misunderstood, being ridiculed, being rejected even by his loved ones. That is why in the letter of Hebrews, he is truly called the compassionate high priest who can sympathize with us. The healing of the leper again brings out this important dimension of encountering God in a human way. Because sometimes people want to encounter God in a supernatural way. But the truth of the incarnation simply means that very often God is encountered in human reality. And so this leper, a symbol of one who is isolated, marginalized, condemned, and hopeless. He had no choice. In the first place, it was wrong. He broke the law by coming to Jesus, because lepers were not supposed to come near to those who were well. And so he took the risk. My dear brothers and sisters, you notice how Jesus healed this leper. He could have just uttered the word, "You are cured." But Jesus extended his hands to touch him, because this leper had not been touched for many years, I suppose. He had not been held. He had not been embraced. He has not been loved. And so Jesus stretched out his hand to touch him, to let him know that he is still a human being. He is welcome and he is loved. Jesus gave him that personal touch. And not only that, to touch him means to say he is no longer unclean. And what is important, therefore, when Jesus touched the leper, he did it simply out of compassion. It was not for any of his glory. Jesus did not bring attention to himself. He simply helped the leper because the leper was in desperate need. And the leper was sincere in asking the Lord for healing. Jesus did not perform this miracle in order to draw attention to himself. He was not engaging in antics. Sometimes people help the poor in order to get publicity for themselves. But for Jesus, he was not interested in publicity. He was simply concerned for the man who was suffering. And so he told the leper, "Tell no one." Jesus sent him away to see the priest, to certify that he was healed. And it's important to take note that very often science, medicine, and faith, they are not incompatible. In fact, they are very important. So Jesus needed the priest to certify that this person was truly healed of his leprosy. And so this is where science and faith will come together. It's just like this COVID-19. We need to make use of science. We need to make use of medicine in order to bring about healing in society and cure. So let us place our faith in Jesus, who is the revelation of God in his humanity. And we too, my dear brothers and sisters, let us be the incarnated presence of God to others. We need to touch the lives of our people by our words, by our action,